Good morning, everybody. It's Jennifer with creativecricketdesigns.blogspot.com, and today we're going to be working with the Groovy Times Cartridge and this awesome hippie chick mat stack. This is like a 4x6, 4.5 by 6.5 die cuts with a view stack, and I have some pretty cool things I want to cut out, and I'm going to be creating a 2-page layout, and we're going to be, like I said, using Groovy Times. And my inspiration for this layout is we do, in our area, we get together once a year for Disco Cures Cancer, and it's like this big, huge thing. Everybody dresses up like the 70s, and they dance and have drinks, and all the money goes to cancer research or to help people with cancer. So I'm going to be doing actually a couple layouts, but we're going to first start with a 2-page layout and see where it takes us. So this is what we're starting with. Alright guys, so here we go. I had to change my whole plan, and I'm not using the hippie chic or hippie chick stack because I didn't have this stack right here. I didn't have enough coordinating papers to do some of the cuts I needed to match this, so I just kind of went on my own and just use my own little thing. So I apologize for that, but this is what we're going to do. So I have this piece of 12 by 12 turquoise colored cardstock, and then I have a piece of white cardstock that is 11 3/4 by 11 3/4 that we're going to go ahead and adhere to the other layer. Like so. And then what I did is I have my top piece and the bottom piece. So I have a piece of orange that is cut at 2.5, yellow that's cut 2 1/4, green that's cut at 2, and navy blue that's cut at 1 3/4. And what we're going to do is we're going to adhere them all to each other. So I'm just going to line them up in the bottom corner here. And then I'm just going to follow it through all the way down. Maybe. You're not going to want your orange to show. Okay, and then we have the green. And these are all 11 3/4 inches long because they're going to equal up with the white piece of paper that we've layered with our back piece. Oh, and I got a little extra ATG on there. So once again, I'm going to layer it on here. Like so. And then my last piece is the navy. Okay, so we're going to line that up too. All the way across. Okay, so then we'll have a top piece and a bottom piece, and then we're going to go ahead and adhere it onto our layout. And you don't want the white showing at the top or the bottom. And I already messed up, I know I did, because I was going to have it equal each other. That's right. Just going to carry on because I can't tear it apart now. What I have is, because it's a 2-page layout and I'm working on one side at a time, I was going to have the this piece into the center on the side so it butts up next to my other page, but we're going to just have to work around it. Okay, so that's that. And then what I have is, I have this piece, which measures 3 1/4 by 9 1/4. My blue piece is going to be 1/4 inch shorter, so that would be, what, 3 by 8? 3 by 9. And then I have a black piece that is, I had to change it, so let me measure it here. My black piece is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then the colored pieces are 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. That's going to go right about here, so you can put 3 photos in there. And then I have my cuts that I made with my Cricut. Okay. These are cut at 4 inches. Then I have my sayings or my phrases. These are cut at 1 3/4 inches. So it's all going to be proportionate to the other side as well. All phrases or whatever are cut at 1 3/4 inches, and these images are all cut at 4 inches. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get these bigger pieces adhered down to my layout. And I'm just using some Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. Oh, excuse me. And I'm just going to kind of hold it on here because there's so many layers. Okay. So that's page 1 of the 2-page layout. Now we're going to set this aside to dry over here. And then we're going to go to our other side. Put our cuts at the top. These I've already adhered to my white piece of cardstock just to save time for the video. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this adhered down to my layout, or my background piece. And I'm going to go ahead and center it. You know, that's not what my original plan was, but gotta do what you gotta do. So, okay, then we have our other pieces. Cut at 4 inches. Cut at 4 inches. We're going to go ahead, get these attached. And I did alter the colors a little bit differently than what it shows in the handbook, which is fine. You can do that to go to match what I have papers for. And there's a whole bunch, a slew of awesome cuts on this cartridge, but I didn't want to go too far overboard with it because I don't want to take away too much from the photos that would be on here or whatever. Okay, so then I have 2 more sayings. Again, these are going to be cut at 1 3/4 inches. Then I have 2 photo mats that are going to be on here. My colors are, black is going to be 4 1/2 by 4 1/2. Blue is going to be 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Orange is going to be 4 by 4. And then this piece is what? 3/4 inch by 4. So we're going to go ahead and adhere this to the orange piece. Like so. Then we're going to adhere the orange piece to the blue piece. And then the blue piece to the black piece. Or turquoise piece, whichever one you want to call it. Okay. Like so. And then it's going to go in here. And then we have the same thing except for orange. Instead of orange we have green. Because you want to use like those psychedelic colors and whatnot. So and I think actually, I swear to God, I think I saw the word shagadelic in here or something like that. I don't know. It's a super fun, cute cartridge, and I'm glad I got it. And I actually bought it specifically for the Disco Cures Cancer event that we have annually here in our area. I've never been to it, and I really want to go, but I have to convince my husband. And I've been trying for 2 years, and it's not working. I told him he didn't even have to dress up if he didn't want, but I don't know. Okay, so it's going to go like that. So we're going to go ahead and adhere our phrase first. Just pushing down a little bit. Then we're going to go ahead and get our photo mat down. And with these photo mats, you could do it one of two ways. You could put a 3 3/4 picture by 3 3/4 picture in here. Or you could, I don't like that over there. I think it's like too much orange with the bottom piece. So I'm actually going to put it over here. Sorry. So what was I saying? Oh, you could put like a 4 by 4 picture on here. Or 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, or you could do 2 photos or something like that if you wanted to. Okay, and then we'll get the last photo mat down, and then we are done. But all of the cuts on this cartridge are from the Groovy Times. I always think it's feeling groovy. Groovy Times Cricut Cartridge. And you could do this any way you want it or however you want it, but this is my take on it so far. So, when I have this together, it'll look... Oh, no, I put that upside down. Oh no. Not cool. I don't know if I can fix it. Well, I'm going to try to fix it. So thanks for watching and have a great day.